I think what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Brave Exvius video. Dalius Gaming here. Today we're gonna be taking a look at Rain, Esper Ruin. I think that's the official name. He's been known as Bismarck Rain on the wiki and stuff like that on the Reddit. Anyway, it's been like between 7 and 8 days he already released. He's in one of the new units of the 8th anniversary on the JP version of the game. I know the video is kind of like long due, but either way I really want to create this and do this review for this guy because a lot of people play just the global version, and I think it's nice just to know what is coming, what are the new units like, and probably like just save you a few reading, and I'm doing it myself instead of you reading it. I'm gonna be reading it for you. You know how it is. So anyway, enough yada yada. Let's see and take a look at this guy. See how good is he. Obviously, there's not a picture here. The wiki doesn't show the picture of Rain. If you click it, it's gonna send you just to the login require whatever. I think it's whatever. I'm gonna add a picture of the in-game unit so you can see it. But either way, Rain, Esper Ruin is a new 8th anniversary unit on JP. He is an attacker. Finally, we had a Rain who is water. Finally, after so many years of the game, a Rain living up to his name. He belongs to the chain family of Stardust Ray, Bolting Strike, obviously, and Absolute Mirror of Equity, which is really good. It's gonna help him like to have a few more like versatility in the game. The categories he's in is on water, obviously. He's an attacker. FFBE, obviously. Anniversary JP, Esper of Ruin, Blessing of the Crystals, which is a really good category as well, and Royal Flag, which is led by my great friend True King Noctis, which is an awesome unit. Even with these new 8th anniversary units, True King Noctis keeps the game up like for real. But anyway, this is a Rain review, not a True King Noctis. So yeah, you can acquire him by rare summon, you know how it is. There's a special banner, 9th step, and some other kind of banners. Okay, how about the music? Is the music too loud? I don't know. Let me just fix it right here. Okay, so right here, his passives is increase physical and magic damage against aquatics 50%, increase equipment attack 100%, and physical accuracy 25% when a single wielding weapon, like a two-handed weapon. Just one weapon, it's gonna be like you're gonna get the 25%. His stats he gets from his STMR, which is a great sword. He gets a 242 attack and a 50% accuracy, and he has these variants, right, at 125 to 175, which is basically the speed with he's gonna be attacking. Passive, he increases the physical and magic damage against beasts and humans 75%, which is good. Any killer, I think it's fine for us, right? And he also increases the static attack, like base attack, by 500, just plain and simple, right? The vision card is nothing out of the ordinary, really good for a premium unit, which is I think it's a premium unit. We can call it a premium unit. It is, right? So base attack 170, magic 170. Same thing for the for the passive is attack and magic 80%. Attack and magic 500 and attack and magic 500. This is for the vision core. I don't know Japanese, so I don't know what this is. Probably say something like "You're great. Subscribe to the Dalius Gaming channel." Something like that is probably what it says here. Anyways, these are the base stats for this guy. Just when you get it, EX1, EX2, EX3, you know how it works. Let's see. He doesn't have any kind of elemental resistance, nor stun alignment resistance, which is a bummer. We usually love units that are resist to something. We can pretty much equip any kind of sword or dagger or whatever, and yeah, pretty much on the armor side it's all the same. This is the basically his buff, his main buff. You're gonna be able to get him on what is it called, EX2, so spending money. Increases water physical damage 150 for 2 turns, and the same thing for magic, obviously for him, right? He has a break on demand, which is 85%, 3 turns to 1 enemy. It's good, pretty much like a baseline for Rains. Ether Rain has it, he has it, so pretty much it. Oh, I remember, I didn't show DLB. I think I have DLB right here because it doesn't show. This is DLB. No sound because I don't want it to get like strikes from Daddy YouTube. Like I said, we finally have Rain, who is water. So yeah, there you go. Water Rain, doing some water attacks. Rain because it's rain. What it rains is water, and his water rain. Finally happened. Let's continue. He can grant a HP barrier of 3000 for 3 turns to all allies, which is always a nice thing to have. I always said this. Let's not rely so much on the tank. Let's keep getting units like this, right? Increases attack and magic. This is a very good buff as well. Attack, defense, magic, and spirit 250, 3 turns to all allies. And increases 200% LB damage for 3 turns to all allies. So you can cast this before you're going to be throwing away your LB, and you're going to be pumping up damage, which is good. We have a cooldown, which is a water physical damage. Is going to be a multiplier. This is an attack to one enemy. I've been using this one. I've been using it kinda like a final finisher move at the end of the chaining, pretty much. And his damage is good. We can add the element of water, right, to him. He doesn't provide that to the party, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. And he has another cooldown, which is in 5 turns. You can increase the physical damage against aquatic and humans. That's basically a killer. By 200, which is awesome and terrific. And it lasts for 3 turns. The same thing for magic. So that is good. This guy is obviously physical and magic damage, so yeah. Another cooldown for 4 turns is going to be like water physical damage 250 to one enemy. This is also another like attack, and remove all the buff. It's a spell, basically, right? And it belongs to the Stardust Ray family chaining. And yeah, we have some resistance for the party, so for water, that is. We have an attack for water physical damage to one enemy. It's not so much, it's not so strong. Probably I don't know how to use it. I've been using this ability, but I'm not too good with the strategies of the game yet. So yeah, we have another cooldown, which is 5 turn cooldown, and you're going to be increasing the water physical damage for 400% for 5 turns. It's just explosive for him, and increases the attack for 300. It's a lot. It is quite a lot. So you're going to be casting this before throwing away your SLB or your LB, which is great. And yeah, so we have the all-around attack of AoE for bolting strike to all enemies. Pretty much every single rank has this. Water physical damage. This is a magic attack and decreases the water resistance, right? Right here we can see that if we get him to EX2, you're going to be able to get the Omni Killer, which is great. Always adding 100% for each type of demon, machinas, dragon, fairy, etc. is good. Sorry about that. And a base increase of EX3 and an EX2, you're going to be getting the Wandering... What is it called? Wandering something is the name of this ability? I can't remember. You can cure all the stats on the battle, so it's like an Esunga. I think it's Esunga. I don't know Japanese, but I think that's very much what it is. And yeah, upgrades to the normal attack. You can increase attack by 200%, defense, spirit, HP, and MP 60%, increase LB, blah blah blah, whenever you're using a single wielding weapon, which is basically like a two-handed weapon. Increase chain modifier by 100%, not too much. I know everyone's crazy. Since we got the Ether Rain and True King Noctis, any other multiplier seems like meh, but it's okay. Once you equip the TMR or the STMR, you're going to be getting an static 2250 attack, which is a lot. And then again another Omni Killer, which is, I think is the same. I can't remember. No, it's another one. So you're going to be around 200% killers just by having in 3x, 2x? Yeah, x2. Yeah, x2. Okay. So let's see right here. As a magic, he has the Imperil, which is adding the water element to physical attacks for 5 turns to all allies. If you want to get everyone to have the element of water in their physical attacks, you're going to be using this, and it's going to be awesome. He doesn't remove it yet. I don't think he has any move to remove it, so that's a bummer if you want to get rid of it. But anyway, that's not big of a deal. There's another units that can do that. And finally, we're going to be getting to the Lyric skill, which is the main focus and the main attraction for this guy, because he and Fina are the first 1000% leaders on the game. The game finally made this like huge jump. We went for 100% leaders all the way to 300, and then it was 500, 600 with Squall, 750 with leaders like Noctix, and just out of the blue, let's go all the way to 1,000, right? It's gonna be 1,000 attack and magic, and defense and spirit 200% to all JP anniversary units, right? Which, you know, the best units in the game are actually anniversary JP units. And sorry about the best units in the game, because any unit can be the best unit in the game, because this game is more like tactics against certain type of bosses. But I mean, you know what I'm saying. There's units that are more flexible in all content and all around it, right? And the second leader skill is gonna be like attack and magic 750 and defense and spirit 200 to all water allies, which is obviously good because we have now the MB plus Tifa, which is good. It's really good. I don't have her at EX3. I have it an EX2 MB plus, and I can tell you she's good. She's like you can definitely run her at this point. If you've been playing the game for a few years now, or a few months, you probably have her, and you probably have her like, I don't know, probably in I don't know, EX1, EX2, probably EX3, I don't know. But anyway, limit burst is going to be decreasing the soaring peril, which is decreasing the resistance for 35 for turns to one enemy, and decreases the defense for 80%. Same thing goes for the super LB, which is the only thing that increases is going to be like more damage, and on the regular LB it's water physical damage, and whenever you use the SLB it's going to be as absolute meter of equity, which is great. So this guy is going to be pumping damage once you reach the SLB. So more than anything, you're going to be needing a EX1 at the very least. But if you pull him on his banner, on his 9-step banner, you're going to be fine, because you're going to be walking away with... Hopefully you're going to be getting him before you reach the top, the 9-step, and you're going to be having like 50 charts, and you can definitely like awaken him to EX1. Okay, so there's that. What else is we? This is the awaken abilities. We already talked about that. We already talked about him. He is really good. He is really good. The roster you can have, let's take a look. We have water right here, and we have the anniversary JP units right here, and you can take a look at right here. Let's start with the anniversary JP units. It's probably like not a big roster, right? It's not a big roster at all. You can see that there's no so many units on the JP anniversary category, but you can see we have Axtar and Cleon. They already have, I think they recently had their awakening on the global side, so that's great, and they're really good. They're not free to play or anything like that, because you cannot pull them for any like free event or anything like that, but they're really good. Axtar return, Charlotte, we have here like that Rain. They're like all already, they're not like relevant at all. But if you here, you can have the Fina Dark Lineage, which everyone is like a meme for them. I don't. For me, Dark Fina is good. Fina, the Esper Rune, Flaring Ether Rain. I always struggle with the Flaring Ether Rain. What else we have here? Knights of the Grand Shell, old unit, like old unit. Laswell and Reagan, the new Laswell, Esper Ruin, which is finally a decent Laswell, and everyone's like memeing on him, saying things like, oh, how long is it gonna last? How long is it gonna last? But right now, Laswell is one of the top units in the game. Like damage wise, he's really good. Nicole the return, Reagan the return, Fina, JP, blah blah blah, Roka, Sakura, Veritas. This is pretty much what we have on the anniversary. Isn't it supposed to be here? What is it called? Dioxys? Yeah, Dioxys or Dioxus? I don't know. I never know what's the name for this guy. And for the water units, we have a lot of units, like a lot of units, quite a lot. We have Jack, which is an awesome water tank. I'm sorry about that. And he's really good. So you can, as you can see, you can actually create a very good team. Now if you manage to pull Rain, you're gonna be able to let him carry you to pretty much a lot of content on the game. As far as Dark Visions and stuff like that, he is good, obviously inside his element, which is water. Should you pull for him? Absolutely, just because of the leader skill. Once again, no one has the right to tell you what to do or what not to do. It's at the end of the day the way you play, and it's your lapis. But if you have some lapis, sitting around or you're a free-to-play player, this is the moment you should be waiting for, because you should be waiting for anniversary, big celebrations like this where you're going to be pulling leaders. Right now what we need is leaders. If you have a leader that's going to be carrying you through a lot of things in the game. The game is pretty much like tactic game. You have to be using certain units against certain bosses. So Rain is really good all around. Can you use him in every single content? Yes. Is he going to be good in every single content? No, he's going to be better in other content more than others. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you're walking away with a 1000% leader, it's going to be carrying you through a lot of things. So my recommendation is for pull for him. Hopefully you're going to get him. You can get him with tickets. You can get him with in his banner. There's a lot of things you can do to pull him. There's actually a free pull every single day, and I think he's there. I don't know how high is the rate. I think it's 1%, 0 point something. I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie to you, but there's something. There's a possibility to pull him. If you wanna know if how I pull him, you can check my other videos. I did upload one, and I managed to have him. So yeah, if you ask me, is Rain, Esper, or Ruin good? He is, guys. He's really good as a unit, as an attacker, and as a leader. Should you pull for him? All up to you. My recommendation is yes. If you want to, let me know in the comment section below, and probably I can run this guy. I've been thinking on running these units in some content so that you can see them in action. Probably run them at EX0, EX1, EX2. I'm not a whale, so I don't have anyone on EX2, EX3. Like, I'm not like that, but I mean, I can do my best to showcase these guys in action for you and for me. So global players, be ready. 1000% leadings are coming. JP players, good luck on your pulls. You probably already did it. And if you don't mind, and if you like the video, just hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know what you think about Rain, Esper Rain, in the comment section below. That is gonna be all for me, guys. I'm gonna be saying sayonara. I see you later, guys. Bye.